Welcome back to my next trade recap. So we're starting a new week. Um, I'm gonna be going over my trade from Monday, from yesterday. So let's get into it. I took it on NQ, and as you can see, coming into the week, coming into Monday, we're making new all-time highs. Asia session is making new all-time highs. We are then correcting this whole movement, this whole move. And what I saw here is we have a valid 1 hour gap, strong reaction from here. So this level is holding. We got strong wicks from the last week. We can see here price is respecting that level. I'm dropping to the 15-minute time frame. What do we have? Like we also have a 1 hour fair value gap, which gets inversed to the downside during pre-New York session. So before New York session opens, I see that price is going down. Price is retesting these levels here, the New York lows. And if you zoom in, you can see that the fair value gap is getting tapped by the 15-minute candle and also by the 1 hour candle. We then are sharply closing above. And now here. So this candle was the first 15-minute open. This bullish candle was the first 15 minutes open of New York. I just waited to for price to form some structure here. We also made this red, as you can see here, bearish fair value gap on the downside as we swept these lows. So this was a fair value gap. The 15-minute candle, as you can see, is filling the gap, closing within. And then I was just taking shorts here after price closed back outside the 15-minute fair value gap, showing me that we are respecting bearish structure because we are closing back outside of a 15-minute gap that we mitigated already. So I'm taking my entry here. I took my trade, placed my stop loss. My stop loss was like I left a lot of room here, a lot of room to breathe, a lot of breathing room for the trade. Placed it above the fair value gap, placed it above the wicks. Entered not on the closure of the 15-minute candle. I entered like a bit like a few minutes before because I noticed that price is gonna close below the level, and I just decided to take an earlier entry, which is giving me a more favorable trade, more favorable risk reward. So stop loss above, and my TP went to the 15 minutes to a 15 minutes fair value gap, which is unfilled, giving me a 1 to 2.7 risk to reward ratio. Kind of a fixed risk to reward because I took these lows as a price magnet. So the direction would be bearish, and on the way to these lows, we would take out this level, giving me my risk to reward of 1 to 2.7, which is fixed. Where I would just take my fixed TP. But yeah, as you can see here, price played out completely different. Price bounced off, manipulated me, faked me out. Yeah, dropping onto the 5 minutes. I think it's like you can get more insight of that. This was the move pre-New York session. This was the first 15 minutes. Then this was the move where I get in. And as you can see here, price fails to retest or even sweep this low or close below. So bullish structure is starting to form out. And that's when I could go in for longs because we make a IFUG happen here. We have an IFUG, as you can see here on the 5 minute. So I would take So this would be a valid setup if you look at it. If you take the 1 hour tap into the zone as a demand zone, and you take this trade as a demand, you take it as a demand zone, you can see that you should buy from this level. Then you drop to the 5 minutes. You drop to the 5 minute, you see the IFVG forming, you have a candle closure above, you place your trade long, stop loss below, and you just target the next highs, which is Asia high, and you'll have a risk reward of 1 to 3. But yeah, I missed out on this trade because I took my loss. I didn't want to chase the market because I really thought that we want to trade lower. Also, the news were bearish, but then suddenly, like, it all changed. Sentiment changed. Some news came out, and it was quite bullish for the day. So I was left behind, but all right. Like, I executed on my rules. I executed with my model. It maybe I could have, like, I should have been waiting a bit longer, but yeah, it is how it is. I didn't hesitate. I was patient. I wasn't trading emotionally. I wasn't chasing the market. So it's all good. For today, we have interesting structure here, as we have a potential head and shoulders pattern here. We have a swing high. We have Asia highs as a first shoulder. We have Asia plus London highs as our second shoulder, which can be our neckline, basically our supply zone to sell from. So this would be our sell zone, and we would like to sell down to these lows, probably even. So yeah, I'm looking for trades today. I'm looking for structure to form out, looking for confirmations, and I'm gonna do another trade recap for you today. So guys, thank you for listening. See you in the next one.